Hey guys and girls, welcome to Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones mod, where today we are going to be playing as Melee's the first Blackfyre for the 5th Blackfyre Rebellion here at the War of the Nine Petty Kings. This is a new update for the Game of Thrones mod. This is version 0.2, which is, yeah, really cool. So we've got the original 2 settings, and they've added this one, which is quite nice. And as you can tell, they've added parts of Essos, which we're going to explore before continuing on. Because things are going to be going really quickly at the beginning because we're going to be at war a lot. So, behind it. So, Melee's the Monstrous and the Band of Nine, which were 9 outlaws, mercenaries, and pirates that came together and pretty much made a pact where they would create a kingdom for each of the 9 to rule over. And that's what it's just explaining here. So we have no time. We will take the stepstones then on to Westeros, because I believe that's what they did straight away. Melee's the Monstrous over here is who we are, of the House of Blackfyre. We do have a son. Now, in lore, he doesn't have a son, but it was never fully developed. So in a couple of draft, he had a son. And he was named the Monstrous because he sacrificed his son to try and hatch a dragon's egg. In the final release, this was never removed, like as in his son, but it's never mentioned. So it's like there but not there. So this is why they've added it. Plus, you know, if you die, well, you're kind of screwed. It's a very short playthrough as the Blackfyre host, and you're refusing marriage, which is kind of crap. You think you'd be able to marry yourself, you know, you could just be removing it. But anyway. Yeah, so he's the name the Monstrous. But in the revised lore, his name the Monstrous is because he has his twin's fetus still attached to the side of his neck. And he had, I believe, some sort of giantism. By the sounds of his description, he has arms like bigger than any man. Legs as thick as, you know, any man's as well. But his other body proportions are kind of not the same. So it's not like he's like the Mountain or anything like that. He's just, yeah, like I said, he's normal, large, and yeah, like his head's normal size. So it's kind of weird. Cool, we're going to go Chivalry Focus. So yeah, that's why he's kind of called the Monstrous. Plus he killed his cousin, I believe, to control the Golden Company. He punched his cousin's horse in the head, killing it, and then ripped his cousin's head off out of, like, clean ripped off out of his, like, his body. So that's why he's also called the Monstrous, and he's also a kinslayer. Yeah, so it's extended, so probably a cousin or something like that. So yeah, that's why he's also called the Monstrous. Now, before we do anything else, we are going to give our son some land. Now, the reason I'm giving him some land is because, well, if things don't go so well, we're going to continue on as him. So yeah, so like I said, we're going to give him some land, which is fine. We still rule everything. We're making some money. That's fine. He's not allowed to marry. He's not allowed to marry, which is fine. Negotiate an alliance, that's fine. He's already thinking of something. We're going to raise our army. Marvelous news. Okay, can we also... we're going to be his guardian. And I don't know if we can actually be his regent as well. We're going to wait until that kicks in. We're also waiting for our troops to rise as well. Okay. Anyway. We've got our troops. That's fine. Everything's ready to go. We do have some siege equipment, which is fine. We also got some crossbowmen, which is fine. And we've got the Golden Company. So, the other thing we also want to do is... we gotta wait. Excellent. We're also going to call into a wall. Oh, he's already a vassal, so he's already in. Going down that way, which is fine. Cool. So let us move down and just siege what is it? The Stepstones. Okay, so a bit of the update. So they've added a couple of new cities. We'll go over to Essos in a second. We're just going to go slow speed. So the first thing they've added and updated is, where are they? Over here, the clouds are in the way. Old Town. So before, none of this was here. It was literally just this building and a couple of castles, and that was it. They've absolutely done an amazing job adding a high tower, which was always good. But then they've added also Old Town, which is there. What do they got? Beacon Bridge, Checkered Square, 7 shrines. Of course, the 7 shrines for the 7 gods. Thieves Market. What do we have? The Citadel and the Starry Sept. So that's the Citadel. That's where they all go to train. No, yeah, I believe that's where they go to train. I thought it was Old Tower that they go. High Tower. I'm not too sure. Can't remember. It's been a while. Anyway, that is Old Town that they've added. We'll sort out who we're going to follow for the patron god later. The other thing is also they've added some basic Essos. They've added Pentos, Mew, the Disputed Lands, Lease, and Tarash, as well as the Stepstones, which is really, really cool. Okay, we're about to land, which is fine. Ooh, they got quite a number of trips. So yeah, this is where the event where we can sacrifice our son, try and hatch the stone, which we're not going to. Okay, we're going to actually help our allies because we don't want them to lose. Yeah, they've added Tarash, which is really cool, which is an absolutely lovely city. They've also added, of course, the religion and a few other artifacts events as well. They've also added slavery. So this is their basic slavery that they're going to do at the moment. It's just a building that, as you can see, as you upgrade it, levy size goes up, you get more money, development growth goes up, but then people aren't as happy because there's slaves everywhere. That's what they're doing just for the time being, I believe. Just because in Crusader Kings 2, the slave caused the game to lag, especially towards later games, because every time you went for a raid, it'd create slave-like characters, and it just spammed the living crap out of characters. And this game's already heavy enough as it is with all the characters as it in the background, and even when they die, because they save every image as well. So it becomes a real pain in the ass. We're going to just attach that there, which is fine. So yeah, like I said, it adds 2 learning, which is whatevs. So this is what they're just doing for the time being until they can either work out something else or they decide to go down another road. I'm not too sure. Like I said, it'll be interesting to see what they do. Okay, we've won that battle, which is fine. Yeah, there's nothing left of them. I did think I was leading my army, but apparently not. I'll try and change that once we get out of this battle. From there, they've also added Lease, but like I said, they haven't added the building yet to it, which is kind of disappointing. We're going to change that to we're going to be leading it, because why wouldn't we? Okay, he's not actually part of that. That's fine. Let's just go down there and help siege that. That's okay. We should be all good. Oh. Is that? That's an enemy army. Okay, we're going to help go down there. Then why is he sieging? Oh, he's not. He's raising an army. That's fine. Cool. We'll sort that out. Yeah, so they haven't finished lease yet, which is fine. But, you know, they got the basics already there. They got the buildings that they want to have. Slave lease at the Lovely. I think they should be able to build a pillow house, I believe, would be really cool. Because, you know, Lease are famous for their pillow slaves. We got Marie, which is absolutely stunning once again. A nice custom built city. This is what Crusader Kings 3 in general, the vanilla, does not have. They got a few cities. I think it's, what's this name? Not Babylon. What's the capital of the Byzantine Empire? And I think that's really about it. You know, the only city that looks really unique and cool. But yeah, so as you can see, I got the Palace of Conclaves, slaves as always. I think that's a custom building as well. I'm not too sure. It's been a while since I've played from this update. But then also, like I said, you got the Temple of Lord of Light and all that stuff. So really, really cool. And really cool. They got Pentos up here, which hasn't been done. They've just got literally the basic layouts of where the provinces are, and that's about it. So it'll be really cool once they get this developed as well. Pardon me. And then up all the way up north we have some, well, the Andals pretty much. But they haven't added Bravos or anything like that or any other places. So yeah, still a long way to go, but a really cool update. Nice little new storybook where the Targaryens, you know, are strong on there. So it'll be interesting to see how they go. Okay, we've done that. That's nice and easy. We're going to move on to the Crown Lands. And we're going to see how badly we're screwed. We're going to land and go straight for the Red Keep, pretty much. So I think that's the best bet we have going for us. Nominate a successor. We just got our son, and we're going to send him gifts. And we're also going to give him the egg, because we don't need it. And that's it for the time being. I think everything else will go to him if we die anyway, but that's fine. Nominated successor. I've already done that. Cool. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. So like I said, we got all this stuff here, but really not worried about it, to tell you the truth. Oh, we had 2 over. Oh, did we become ruler of the stepping stones? Now that's cool. Okay, fair enough. I did not know that. Does that mean we can raise more troops? I don't know how many troops we're going to be able to raise, but that's cool. Oh, wow. Okay, well, what we're going to do is we're going to swing you by and send you down there once you've raised. Because that's cool. I did not realise we could get more troops. We're going to speed that up. So an extra 3,000 troops. Awesome. Okay, well, I think this is going to be over before we're even going to get there anyway. Ooh, we actually might... We're going to win this. Are we? I have no idea. We're going to win this. We are. Yes. Excellent. Oh, wow. We won. I wasn't expecting that. Well, what we're going to do is... I'm not going to accept it because... Ah, screw it. This is too easy. That was wow. Okay, so well, there you go. So what you guys do is you get your armies and you just rush King's Landing, and hopefully you can capture the king and you win. So we're going to enforce demands. And long live the king. So we are now king of the Iron Throne. We're going to pick my own bride, I think. Well, we're going to be a monstrous. We're just going to execute the trader's house. Like I said, we're just going to absolutely... We're just going to be brutal about this. I just want to see what happens when we just execute everyone. Just see what happens. Because I didn't think this was going to be that easy. Excellent. Cool. We are now... King of the Iron Throne. Huzzah! Wow. So the question is, who took over? So pretty much everyone hates me, which is fine. Wait, she inherits? Wow, this is going to be really messy once all that stuff ends up. Can we actually declare war? So we can free slaves, which is, I don't really care. And we can actually start going after the de jure. Yeah, okay, so it's pretty much all over from there. We can't really lose. I'd probably say marry her, like so. But yeah, like I said, that was actually really short. So the best bet is to just bum rush them pretty much and go straight for, yeah, the Iron Throne. Like I said, I didn't think that was going to happen. So we're going to definitely do that again, but I'm going to make it so we lose. Just because, like I said, it's like, now what do we do? Yeah, we can take over all that, and that's about it. But like I said, in the grand scheme of things, yeah, it's not really that can be that fun. Like he won't remarry. Like I said, I've just absolutely butchered. So he'll inherit Estimel. Sorry. Yeah, so like I said, it's pretty much all over. There's no point really continuing on from here. So thank you very much for staying tuned and enjoying, yeah, this was interesting. So stay tuned for part 2, where I'm going to set it where we lose. And I'm just going to control, like, lands down here or something like that. I think that would probably be the best bet. Yeah. Okay, until then, bye for now.